Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Odyssey. This is the longest, most vertical base that I've ever set up here, but it kind of makes sense what we're trying to do. Oh, yes, we got a combat supplier. Excellent. I love our little run that we're doing here. We're setting up a new room that's going to be our new workshop and stockpile, but we're going to get Roger to come over here and talk to this Muffalo. Oh, okay, the person that's hiding behind the Muffalo is the actual trade person. Let's see what we can do. We might want to invest in more medicine. That's possible. I don't think we need the shells. Tech prints are cool. Super heal gene pack is very enticing. I don't know if we have the technology. Hold on a sec. Do we have... You start with the ability? No. We'd have to research xenogenetics, which wouldn't take long. We'd probably be able to do it before the gene pack rots away. So it's a possibility. I mean, why wouldn't we want super healing? That sounds fantastic. Yeah, we'd lose a lot of metabolic efficiency, though. I don't know. I think it's a lower priority. We need to keep the beer for Riveter, of course. We can sell off a bunch of these crap weapons. We can easily make some weapons that are going to be better than any of these. The plasteel knife is still kind of cool, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And maybe I'll keep this flak vest, so it's still costing us money right now. You know what? I'm not going to do the gene pack. We're just going to sell a bunch of weapons for some medicine. Which sounds very good. A golden axe. Never played that game. No, I did play that game. All right, we're just going to do this. Hopefully someone will go and haul that in. Maybe I'll tell you to haul that in immediately, please. Is a little bit important. We don't want to let that go. And Riveter, actually, I'm going to get you to prioritize working on this light. It won't work until we get the power hooked up, but I just want to make sure it's happening fairly quickly. Yeah. A few bruises, you're going to be fine. We'll get the power. I guess I can prioritize working on the conduits. And this one here, which will take a little bit of delivery. There we go. If I tell you to reconnect, there we go. Perfect. Lovely. Get the light in here as early as possible to facilitate the construction. Thank you very much. I'm going to make some little paths around these areas. I think I do. But it's not actually very important at all. But I think it'll look nice if we just do this. And then we can also keep this area pathed here. Stop any trees from growing that might block us in an annoying way. We could do a little roofing too, but I think it'll look swell. Well, it'll look swell if we also clean the place. That's a big ask. Yeah, we have to remember that we have the growing or the sowing on our rice bits currently offline. Spork, how are you feeling about your role change? Are you 2.9? I'm going to counsel in Spork. Yeah, you're right. We don't need to convert Yuko right now. We're fine. Has become upset. Lovely. Love it when that backfires. We try and improve their mood, and we simply make it worse. Right, they're not going to deconstruct that until this is done. Let's go. Hey, level 16 in construction. Very nice. And yeah, when we come to pop this, I'll probably just build a bunch of traps in this hallway, and then base ourselves around the corner, or I don't know. No, we probably will. Weird, I've never had a danger zone so close to where I've settled before. Like, in our base. We could use that space afterwards for something. Maybe that's where we'll build our temple. Which is... I'm like, internally I'm calling it 10-4. I actually don't know. Yeah, 10-4 it is my ritual room. Lovely. Consistency. We'll bring the telescope with us when we leave. We're not going to need the horseshoe pin or anything. Okay, and yeah, we've got to carve a bunch of blocks in this area over here. Are these both set? Oh, no, that one's never set up. Limestone block job, paste. I guess may as well copy the granite block job as well. There you go. So we can have two people carving blocks simultaneously. Keep this going a little faster. I guess I could be moving things over there now. Even though the shelving's not done yet. Or the flooring's not done yet. All straight lines? Could have left a gap. Actually, yeah, we'll leave a gap right there, maybe. Oh yeah, they empty everything first. I forgot about that. I'm going to construct some more because we are going to need some more, and we're going to like be moving things in a bit. But let me go and put down a few more of these construction And, ooh, no, I want you to link to these guys. That's slightly annoying. Okay, we'll select you afterwards, I guess. I don't know. Because what I like to do is do this and then select these guys. I guess, hold on. I guess it does let me link. There you go. That will work. Power fluctuations, huh? Oh, because no one has filled up this generator in a wee bit. Spork, could you do that for me? How are we doing on wood? Well, we do need to chop down some more. Okay. All the more reason to go and switch over to our geothermal power. Maybe sooner. Okay. Any chopping, break risk on Spork. I'm sorry! I'm the failed consolation. Alright, Spork's in the days. That'll be fine. There's certainly worse outcomes. We will just deal with it. Roger, if you start to get chilly, well, we're going to have to throw some clothes on you. I know, you hate it. But we'll need to. Yeah, it's a little pointless flooring things, but it'll make me feel better. It looks nice. There we are. Good. Yeah, you'll be fine, Spork. Roger's still in the research, nearly done the geothermal, and yeah, we'll be making a swap over on that pretty soon. Actually, we can go in preparation for this. Not mine. Chop wood right there. I don't think we need to chop... Well, I don't know. Anyway, make sure there's enough room around the geothermal that we just don't have to worry about it. There. Done. How are we on steel? Lots. Okay, yeah, all that extra steel did get picked up and moved in. No wood right now, but we got enough components. Is this neutromine? Ah, it is. Swell. We may have to research some, like, the medical production soon. Just gonna go and make this look a little nicer. Okay. Yeah, we do have a little bit of wood sitting around, waiting for the blocks to come in. I guess we're doubling up on limestone with the flooring and the shells, but that's okay. There should be plenty of limestone, and that can just trickle in slowly. That's going to be okay. I mean, maybe I could have made more things out of wood. I don't know. Barnett, listen. That's just the carry. That's not the assignment, which is fine. Barnett, I'm going to encourage you to stay in the area here rather than nature running outside. You're just going to get yourself in a ton of trouble. And yeah, someone will have to haul this stuff over there. We can get rid of the stockpile on the ground, too. Actually, I'm going to do that now. So we're not going to want stuff on the ground there. Someone's going to refill that, or maybe we just don't care about it. Get this for the storage. No, we can live without it. I don't know if anyone needs prosthetics yet. A few smoke packs might not be a bad thing to have ready. It's such a short research, and if we just build even just one, gives us some good options. Geothermal generator and hidden conduit. I'm going to have you meet here. Like that. And I'm just going to turn off the automatic refueling here. Which means we'll be on a slight power shortage for a minute here, but it should be fine. Riveter here, I'm actually going to encourage you to, like, well, Barnett, I'm going to encourage you to come over here and chop down these trees. And that one, please. I know you're cranky. Do it. Oh, Night Owl in the daytime. Yeah, okay. Your rival Moyle. Oh, that was the Wild Runner. I think that was the Wild Man. That was your rival. That's crazy. Okay, and since that's done, then we'll tell Riveter to start focusing on this task. Playing horseshoes, tough. Hauling beer, tough. Come and do this, please, and thank you. And then I might have to encourage you to start doing these bits over here. Although this should happen, like, whenever there's a shortage in limestone, they will make sure to work on that, so it's probably going to be okay. Yeah, surprising backlog of stuff happening. Not enough power for the heaters. It'll be fine. We go on the components. Yeah, we've got everything we need to get that going. Festival, Mech's friends. 43-year-old Ranger, Jack. Sorry, not Mech. Admits she profaned a peace ritual. Both chasing her. If you accept her, they will raid us. Baseliner with 11 plants. I mean, you admit you made a mistake, but that doesn't mean you should die for it. I don't like that everyone is in a terrible mood right now, though. All right, I forgot our steel knives are miserable. Maybe we should just go and smelt down the non-high-tech ones. But also, let's do that. Well, Riveter, I guess I do want you to have a melee weapon because you don't die in melee. I gotta say yes. It'd be better if Spork wasn't still flipping their stuff. I'm gonna wait as long as possible so that hopefully Spork will be available for the combat. We have the traps. There we go. No longer wandering in a psychotic state. Oh, and you're going immediately to cut down a tree. Okay. Well, let's accept this. Jack, welcome aboard. Hopefully you're not terrible, since we are not going to murderize you if you are bad. Greedy is annoying. Fast learner, super immune? Oh, you can't fight. That is a little annoying, but hardly the end of the world. Okay, let me go and make sure everyone's set to area 1. And Jack, yeah, good, you're moving. Okay. Move it, move it, move it. Barnett honestly could go and act as a bit of a melee blocker. And there's still a big risk that you could lose a body part, but you're very unlikely to die. But it seems mean. All right, schedule, copy and paste, and we'll have to do convert actions on you, Roger. Okay, convert is not ready yet, unfortunately. And you can doctor, which is lovely. I do wish that you could fight. Okay. I'm officially going to take Spork down to a 3 since he had the dedicated planter here. So 2 dedicated planters, which actually is fine. Yeah, I mean, we can use it. Because I could turn the constructor on for one of these. Actually, maybe I should turn the constructor on for Barnett. You do have, like, the innate huge boost to it. And now that we've got this other dedicated farmer, and Spork might do some of it, yeah, I think this is probably okay. Because the whole idea is we want a dedicated planter to take work away from Spork, but we still have a dedicated planter in the form of Jack. So, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so we're going to get a double-sized raid here soon. Hopefully it doesn't destroy us. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that would be bad. Okay, that's done. Let me just make sure there's no more actual trees in the way. There we go. Those could get chopped just to make sure they're not in our way. So we can get our geothermal hooked up and then deconstruct over here. I suppose I could probably flag them for being deconstructed now because the construction always happens first. This is already online. Yep. Oop, smoke pop's done. I don't know if I'll do the gun turrets too much. We will want to do hydroponics on the ship. And we'll probably have our hospital be on the ship itself. Medical beds and things. Have tech. We don't need it yet. What helps the most in the short term? Not a ton, actually. We'll just keep getting some basics for things we're going to want on our ship. Really wish everyone wasn't quite so cranky. Do a random dance party here, although we'll probably get interrupted by the raid, so. Okay, more power shortages. This is going to get resolved as soon as these cables get done. There we go. There we go. Hermine with the critical break risk. 8 kibble, wait. Oh yeah, with the power shortages, this is an issue. Hang on a sec. Manage foods policy default. Yeah, don't eat kibble, even if you're desperate. Or hay, which you probably can't. Just wait for this to be back up. I'm gonna go and turn the power off on these. Save power for the nutrient-based dispenser. But again, very soon this won't be an issue. Transport pod crash relationship. It's Yuko's ex-lover. Oh, this is a bad place for you to be. Death in 8 hours. Okay, Wolf, who is cranky, unfortunately. We are going to tend and rescue. We're not capturing, we're rescuing. So that is what we do. I still have you guys on the map, which might come up here. Yeah, you were bleeding to death quite quickly there, Tetsuya, I think. There we go. And the rescue. Before the raids come. I thought that would come much, much faster. Oh, 2 days. Used to be at like within 6 hours or something. All right, we'll drop you there. Outlanders are taking a wounded guest. Oh, is this from your faction? Oh. Oh, that's neat. I mean, I guess then they won't join us at all, but yeah, you know, we did a good thing anyway. Construction botched. Yeah, Barnet, well, 10. Still happen. Actually, Barnet, I'm going to get you to prioritize chopping these trees that are in our way of our cables. Relationship went up by 15. Tended member. There we go. It's nice when you get a reward for your good deeds. I mean, a good deed is its own reward, but I still want the reward. All right, Roger, we're just going to do a conversion on Jack since they're up and about. Okay, that was a pretty good conversion. Good. Yeah, hopefully people can eat currently. Grid access. Oh, we're hooked up. All right, the power's back, baby. So let's turn the power back onto these things. Again, won't want to move them, but we can wait a tiny bit before we do that. And deconstruct. Don't need those at all. Nice. All right, so we were overloading our constructors a little bit, but we have enough of them. Stuff happened very well here. We do need some cleaning bots. So I think Spork is going to become our mechanator, right? Yeah, as our, very focused crafter type person. Yuko is another possibility here. If I was running the no authors mod, I'd probably just turn this on for both of them. I don't think becoming a mechanator disables your ability to tailoring. I hope not, but I don't think so. I don't know if it disables anything, actually. Not an ideological role, so I suspect the answer is no. Yeah, you are very unhappy. Greedy for an impressive bedroom. Well, just like xenotypes. Well, I'm really wondering if we should... Yeah. I think... Where's Jack? I think we should bring you into the training room. Because I think you're going to cause too many issues otherwise. So we'll just put you on the convert action, and then we'll release you afterwards. I think that's going to be the best for everyone, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. It's coming along. Thanks, Barney. Big old trap. So we are going to get raided soon, but... I don't know, feels mostly okay. Double melee setup. We'll get the extra sword up at some point. I want to move these now. Sure. I don't know if the brewing center, hold on, let me do a little switch. I don't know if the brewing center benefits from the workbenches, or what is it called? The tools cabinets. So I'm going to put it in the furthest corner where potentially it might have the hardest time reaching stuff. And then it's a little bit of an annoying gap. Oh, we can put maybe, I don't know, some extra work. Actually, that's maybe the good place for the workbenches. The tool cabinets. All these we could install on our ship later on as well. I think I'll probably plan on getting these cabinets built. Maybe I'll go there and there so they're a little closer to the middle of the room. We can put a little 1x1 shelf here and there. Maybe we could do that and just flag these as like our good weapon spots. Okay, make longsword. Where'd it go? Someone just carried it right there. Riveter, I'm going to get you to equip this longsword, which will get rid of the I'm carrying a Neolithic weapon. Not much better than Neolithic weapon, but it'll have to do. More metal being delivered. Right. We still have lots, which is okay. These are all linked together. Perfect. And we can move these as well. Pause. Oh, okay. Days is fine. Yeah. At least you're still only going to stay in your training room, which is very important. All right. Hydroponics. I mean, you know we're going to need auto doors on our spaceship. Come on. All right, there's the raid. The double raid. We're going to get raided from a second group too? I don't know. But are they attacking? Oop, I didn't want to go world. I want to go here. Prepare for a while. All right. Let's just make sure. Oh, everyone was already restricted to Area 1. My bad. Oh, well, maybe I had that. There's the other raid. This is going to be pretty big and beefy. It's a good thing I've got a fairly long trap tunnel. The first group, I'm pretty sure, will just run after triggering some traps. Wasters are fleeing. Are they fighting each other? Or set... So, what? Are you guys... Did you fight each other? Damn. All right. That's very funny to me. Okay, they're beginning their assault. Let's get in position. Although, again, with our trap hallway, I strongly suspect we won't need... Them setting more things on fire is annoying. To be fair, our base is entirely made up of wood. Okay. Oh, yeah, so they're fighting each other. I'll release you guys, although I suspect the combat will start pretty quick. I would love to go and rescue. I feel bad that you're bleeding to death. But it's too risky out there. Make sure the outer wall is actually part of the zone. Yeah, okay, good. All right. They're beginning their attack. I still... Yeah, there's only 2 of them. Oh, no, sorry, there's more than that. I don't know if the fire is completely out, but... Get in position. Boom, boom. Ooh! Yeah, they're doing the run through. We didn't actually pin them down very well at all. There. There we go. There are still some coming. More are coming. Done. One more. You haven't decided to run? Really? I'm somewhat surprised, but sure. Could you guys fast forward us? Pods have arrived. Hang is giving me a skill trainer in construction and LTEX helmet. Okay. I'm happy these guys didn't decide. See, this behavior wasn't possible before. Now they can stay on that corner in a way that they couldn't previously. But we know that, and that's going to be okay. There we go. Finish you off. Do this. Riveter, no body parts lost. Yeah, you're going to be fine. This guy's still alive, huh? Tell you what, we'll make a... Oh, unwavering loyalty. We'll make a token effort. We'll pretend we're rescuing you, even that's not what's going to happen at all here. Because you're going to die ahead of time. But, you know, theoretically, we'll capture and then release. We can pretend. I can expand the home zoning out here. Oh, we're getting a rainy thunderstorm. Okay, well, that'll put out that fire. Let me go and shrink that, but add this to my home zone. Chugga, 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 chugga. And you, and then remove that, please. Okay, good. And allow all this. All this needs rescue. Probably Riveter, yeah. No one's gonna bother? Really? There it is, finally. Thank you. Keep being on the edge of some breaks. Critical alert fire as well. Where's this triggering? Oh, it disabled itself already. Hopefully it goes to the rain. Hopefully the rain continues. Oh, you died in there. Just hopefully the rain continues after the thunder stop or the lightning stops for a second, so that the fires actually get put out. Say, didn't we have someone join us? Right, I forgot Jack's in here. Roger, your powers are on cooldown, and yeah, your conversion, you're already down to 23%. We'll get you out of there pretty soon. I'm happy that you accepted our training program, though. We'll get you up into space with us soon. More corpses, more things to bring in. Oh, let's remove the restriction here. They can go pick up some stuff from outside. Prioritize burying this corpse, please. Since it is ugly. And yeah, we'll probably have to wait for... Oh my god, another raid? Well, this is a schedule, or this is a storyteller raid, not a quest raid. Alright, well, we're not going to have our traps up or anything. Okay. Well, maybe what I'll do... Hopefully I remember, because this is my last recording for the day. Hopefully I remember this is here next session. We're going to go and put a cut in here. So next session, we've got to deal with the raid that's in the south of our base. A little bit of the force is on fire, but that's okay. I could change our Area 1 restriction to include this hallway. Maybe I should do that. It could occasionally cause some issues depending on exactly what threats are happening. But this way we can try to redo the traps right now while we're waiting for the attack, and that wouldn't be too bad. We've got some wood inside the base. That's going to be okay. And injury-wise, people are more or less recovered as best as can be. I could add some bed rest to people. It might not be a bad idea at this point. It's not so painful to us if we're losing a little bit of productivity from having people spend a little time in bed, for them to recover faster and, you know, just not be cranky about their injuries. You know, obviously they'll work faster if they don't have the injuries as well, but in exchange for a delay to getting to the work in the first place. So to me, that's, you know, kind of a wash with pros and cons depending on the exactitude of things. We're going to need some more components soon. So what I'm going to do, just before we wrap this up, I'm going to go and flag a few more components to be mined outside. Obviously, that's not going to happen while we've got a raid. All right, folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.